Hi, you're listening to Two Dumb Babies, an animated current events podcast by two comedians who only read headlines. This week, Two Dumb Babies are talking elections. I vote we get rid of Super Tuesday and just do Fat Tuesday again. It's that time of year again, election season.
Yeah, where I elect not to vote again.
You know, if you don't vote, you're not allowed to complain.
Watch me. I tried to vote one year, and the line was way too long, so I just gave up and went to Applebee's to drink Apple Ritas. I was wearing my I voted sticker, Apple Rita, because they give you that before you vote. Did you know that?
Yeah, it comes with the ballot.
If you're just in line, they're like, hey, we know this is why you're here. You can take the Instagram picture and vote if you're feeling like it.
And isn't that what America is really about?
Yeah, bailing on your civic duties for cheap drinks at a shitty chain restaurant.
It's like, why not just find someone in line who's voting opposite of you and go hit a bar together and talk out your differences?
Yeah, exactly. At least take the opposition away. Yeah, that's real canvassing. This is when I canvass the line, getting ready to vote, to be like, hey, this is stupid. Let's get out of here.
We got the day off work. Let's go on a bar crawl.
Yeah, we're all the way down in Carson City. What's going on down here, you know?
Most people don't believe that we rig elections here.
Why? Because you live here? We've been rigging other countries' elections for decades. What makes you think we won't rig our own?
Yeah, rigging the South American elections in the 80s was like preseason for rigging the ones at home.
It's like, just tell me who you're going to make the president. I don't need to end my relationship with my aunt if you're just going to rig this anyway.
People have run on the platforms of families being torn apart. Like, yeah, they are. By you guys.
Yeah, you're the reason families are being torn apart.
Families need to come together. Yeah, well, stop dividing everyone.
Families need to come together, specifically over me.
They need to come together and vote for me for president.
If not, then you need to oust them from your life because they're idiots and they're racists.
People get all riled up about who's going to be president, but nobody seems to care about small government and the people who actually can help.
State senator? I hardly know her. No, but seriously, who the hell is our state senator? I have no idea.
Yeah, what even is a county auditor?
It's a guy who audits your votes just in case you voted for the wrong guy.
Yeah, your vote doesn't count.
The electoral college is really who holds all the power in picking the president.
How do you even get into the electoral college?
Well, like any other college, it helps if you have rich parents. The electors are chosen by an elector in the electoral college.
And to get into that, you have to be a lizard.
How come there are no young lizard people? Every lizard person is 85 and up. Dude, if you can pick any form, why would you pick an old man?
Yeah. The party just picks who they want to be the elector of themselves. And then we get to vote on who becomes the elector.
Ooh, very considerate of them. I thought I was my state's elector.
Yeah, isn't that what voting is?
What am I then?
That was my entire identity.
Yeah, that was the whole point of me going out, was that I'm an elector.
No, you're an elector of an elector. Like second cousin or something.
Either way, you're not invited to the family reunion. This is a direct quote from the U.S. government website, archives.gov. The electors are the only people that actually vote for president, which they do at the meeting of the electors on the first Monday after the second Wednesday in December.
What is this, witchcraft?
Like, answer me these questions 3, and our president you shall be.
That sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings.
It's like they're just making it super confusing on purpose so nobody ever can change it. It's like, after the first blood moon of the year, bring the shaman stone to the dragon queen at the meeting of the electors, and we can continue going to war with Iraq.
If a werewolf howls at the blood moon, the curse will be broken. Otherwise, another billionaire white guy will be president.
You are the chosen one. It's in the Constitution that they're fucking us in the ass.
Everyone's like, there's secret societies. It's like, yeah, they're mentioned on archives.gov.
They're right there. It's not really. It's more like a higher society that we're not allowed in.
Yeah.
Than a secret society.
It's just a club you're not a part of.
And sadly, the club picks the president. Yeah, your vote doesn't count. Your vote counts in the same way that you have a say in what your family eats for dinner when you're a little kid.
Yeah, you can suggest stuff all you want, but that doesn't mean we're getting Taco Bell again.
Somebody should tell Bernie Sanders about the Electoral College.
Yeah, I don't think he knows.
It's like, hey, dude, you're campaigning to the wrong people.
He's like, this is a movement for the people, by the people.
And that's why it will fail.
The people who it should be for are the rich people in that society.
Yeah, the people who can vote. It's a movement for the people, by the people, and we will watch by the sidelines as it crumbles. People in Colombia have just as much of a say in who becomes U.S. president as we do.
Someone in Colombia probably has more say than we do. This election is supposed to have the largest group of minorities voting in history.
But there are none in the Electoral College, so there will be 0 minorities voting in this election. Just like every other year. Journalists who write articles in favor of billionaires not having to pay their taxes are dirty scabs, and I hate them.
Billionaires made their money screwing hardworking people over, and they should get to keep doing that, right?
You know how hard it is to screw over millions of people? Anybody can screw over a few people in their life, but millions?
Do you know how little ethics you have to do that? It's so hard.
Do you know how many friendships you have to end prematurely, dude?
You know how many divorces you have to have? Probably, I don't know.
Anyway, I'll suck your dick for money. I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist with the Washington Post. I will suck anyone's dick for a little bit amount of money. We've been trying to get rid of the Electoral College, but the votes always come back to keep it.
Yeah, that's because the only people who get to vote are in the Electoral College.
It's amazing. When you vote to get rid of a republic, the republic votes no.
I'm also going to vote me not out of a job.
Yeah. It's like the people get to suggest laws, and the people who get to actually vote on them are like, well, why do you keep suggesting laws that take our power away? The DNC is hell-bent on stopping Bernie Sanders, even though most of the Democratic voting bloc is really excited for Bernie.
Democrats think we're on the side of Democrats and not people.
How deep do you think Stockholm Syndrome goes? No, we've held them hostage for years. They must like us now.
No, we have two choices. They both suck.
Yeah, you're barely the better one.
We're all looking for a way around the options you're giving us.
Yeah. Republicans will at least tell you to your face that they don't want you to have human rights.
Democrats are like, no, you deserve human rights.
Yeah, and they just make it super easy on the mega rich. You know who deserves the most rights? The guy who funded my campaign.
Yeah.
I know there's a health exam you have to take before you get sworn in as president, but is there like an IQ test we can take?
There should be. I know there's an aptitude test for the military you have to take before you go die in another country, but is there one to run this country?
Yeah, we know exactly how smart all the grunts are in Afghanistan, but I have no idea if any of the presidents we've ever had are more than freshman-level intelligence.
They take some sort of test, because I have seen presidents' like IQs rated.
I think that's just something they did in college.
They just all did the Facebook test because they're all fucking old people.
Yeah, they did a BuzzFeed IQ test.
It also says I'm Tinkerbell from Peter Pan.
Who's the most Tinkerbell president?
Parents telling their kids that maybe one day they could be president used to mean something.
Yeah, now it's parents telling their kids, please don't run for president.
We have enough.
We have so many people running for president. Why don't you be like an astronaut or a cowboy?
Sending them to jobs that don't exist anymore. What about coal mining?
Yeah, what about a ninja? You really like being a ninja when you were younger?
You could be a superhero? Sure, I don't care.
Yeah,
just
why not?
Don't be president.
Just please don't be president.
I hate that guy. Telling a kid to be president is always weird. It's like, don't you want half of the world to hate you? Wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't you want the chance to be shot in the face on TV?
The presidential primaries are like the World Series of poker. You don't need to know how to play poker. All you need is 10 grand.
And if you don't have that, well, maybe you just don't have what it takes to be president.
Yeah, it's like, how many people have you fucked over and laid off? None?
You'll never run this country. It's pay to play, and literally that's it.
Yeah, you need to go play online presidency.
The nice thing about billionaires running for president is now there are more opportunities for people to assassinate them.
Yeah, Mike Bloomberg has spent $300 million of his own money advertising, and still no one likes him.
Maybe you're just laundering money right in front of all of us.
I say put him on the big stage already.
Yeah, so someone can assassinate him.
Biden is running on the promise of normalcy.
That's how bad things have gotten.
He's like, remember people just weren't yelling so much? You could like have dinner with someone who voted differently than you.
Hey, remember when we were just at war with Afghanistan and everyone didn't care? Let's go back to that, please.
I miss when politicians had speechwriters. It seems like they're all just winging it now. We're all like, please, somebody help.
You need help? Well, I have been endorsed by Shrek.
The cost of insulin killed my son.
I hear you. Shrek is now my running mate.
It's bankrupted my family, and we can't support ourselves anymore.
What do you guys not like Shrek? How do I reach these young voters? I don't understand.
Yeah, is there a new Shrek?
You guys are donkey fans or something?
Twitter has shown politicians how angry American citizens are, and it's shown citizens how little politicians care.
Yeah, political Twitter is where you can watch a war criminal do a TikTok dance.
I'm not just giving billionaires tax breaks for fun. I'm also doing it for the gram.
Get those followers up, baby. You see my story where I excuse ExxonMobil of all its crimes?
Yeah, we need to start removing these blue check marks from politicians. You're not who you say you are.
No matter who we pick, we as a country will never all like the president.
Yeah, we could elect a puppy, and there'd still be all those weird cat people. We're like, fuck puppies, they're stupid.
Yeah, I would have liked a kitty. Like, shut up, fucking weirdo. Hey, just vote for America's Got Talent. Your vote counts in America's Got Talent, not in the primaries, not in fucking president. America's Got Talent.
Vote in your school's election? That probably doesn't matter either. I'm sure the teachers pick whoever is actually elected.
Even that bean counting thing at work is rigged, all right? So don't even bother voting in that. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you at Applebee's.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. You can follow the show at Two Dumb Babies on all social media. You can follow Eric at Eric J. Freedman and Willie at William F. Salmon. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we drop the animated episodes, behind the scenes, and additional content. New episodes drop every Monday. Please subscribe, rate, and leave a comment on the podcast. We'll see you all on another episode of Two Dumb Babies. Bye-bye, dummies.